Hi, I'm Mike.
I'm Angel.
I'm Nathan. I'm Ethel.
And we are the Nomadic Clementines. Welcome to Where We Live. A lot of people often ask us, why are we doing this? And that's a very good question.
In March 2023, I was at work and I got a message from Mike asking if we wanted to do something crazy and different.
Once Angel had said, yes, he did want to do something crazy, it was time to get ready. And we didn't have very long. We needed to leave in September. So we had to get ready pretty quickly. So we had to find somewhere to live, and this is what we found.
After we decided what we were doing, I basically left it up to Mike to find where we were going to live for the year.
Yeah, so there were quite a few things that we were looking for in a vehicle, and this one meets most of them. So a really important one for us was that we all had a space that we could go to kind of as our own. I really wanted separate bedrooms for the boys.
I really wanted a small camper van that we could travel anywhere in. But the realities of it, having to fold away tables to get people to bed or people sleeping in the living room, it wasn't really feasible.
Another thing we were looking for, because we're spending such a long time here, was just to have enough space that we weren't constantly tripping over each other. One other thing we were looking for was flexibility. So because this RV is so big, it's 11 meters long, you can't just take it into the shops if you want to go and get a loaf of bread. But this has some serious hauling power, and we're able to tow a car behind this. It does make the whole combination 15.5 meters long, but it does mean when we get to a site, we can just disconnect the car and we can nip off, do our shops, go sightseeing. And it means we can set the RV up in one place for 3, 4, 5, 6 days and just use the car for going out and seeing the world.
Mike and I are both travelers. We've both lived in different countries, separately and together. And we really want to give the boys that experience as well, to travel and see new sights, experiences, new languages.
We do love our home in the UK, but we're also aware that out there in the world are so many incredible things. And we just want to give the boys a chance to see and explore and just witness all these incredible things out here.
I'm a teacher, so I was able to get a year sabbatical to go on this adventure.
I've been self-employed now for well over 10 years and just wanted to do something different. I've been running my online business, selling my woodworking items now. And I was really lucky in that my business is at a stage where I could leave it in the hands of some really competent people back home who, in all fairness, they really run it for me.
One thing we had to take into consideration were the boys. They're young enough that they're still in primary school, which means that I can teach them while they're on the road, but they're also old enough that they'll be able to enjoy the experiences that we get to do along the way.
We were a bit concerned about how it would be with them being away from their friends. Nathan in particular was a little bit worried, but we've really put in a lot of effort to trying to keep it connected with his friends. We FaceTime, we have group chats, we let him game online. He does a lot of online gaming with his friends. So we've really tried to make sure that he's still connected with those friends so that when he goes back, he can just fit right back in. Eto's obviously a lot younger. We do still FaceTime and have chats with his friends back home. But while he's here, he's just out loving it. He loves to go down into play parks and he meets, the local kids and he runs around and plays with them. So he's having a great time on the road too.
Now that you know a little bit more about what we're doing and why, shall we go in for a tour? Here's our cozy living area where we spend most of our time. We've got a comfy couch and the 2 front seats actually spin around to be part of the room. We've got large windows to let in natural light, and it makes the space feel light and airy. It's perfect for relaxing and enjoying the stunning views outside.
So there's lots of storage already built in here. We have various books, homeschooling stuff in here, and hand warmers. But then also we added in this cabinet here. This does add a little bit of extra storage, but this is also Juno's bed when we're traveling. Juno, come here. No, come on in. You get. Good girl. Hello, Juno. We've made most of the storage we have. Some nice overhead lockers. Lots of games for the family. Oh, Cards Against Humanity. That's a good one.
For kids.
For kids.
To be honest, I was a little bit worried about how we were going to prepare food when I knew that we were moving into an RV. But actually, our kitchen is really well equipped. We've got everything you need. We've got your sink for your dishes. We've got a gas stove, which is good. A gas oven, which I'm still getting used to. We also have our microwave when we're hooked up to electricity. And our fridge and freezer are quite a good size. They run on gas when we're moving, or you can put it onto electricity when we're hooked up to mains power. But it really has everything that I need to prepare all our family meals for our trip. One other thing that I was worried about is where we were going to keep all our food and store it. But as you can see, we have plenty of storage. Mike attached these boxes on so that when we're moving about, food won't fall out. Got the bottom cupboards. We also have our pantry here to keep all our spices, coffee, all our bits and pieces in there as well. So actually we've got plenty of storage for all the food we need.
The dining area fits all four of us comfortably and usually has fantastic views from its windows. We also use this area for homeschooling the kids. Angel is a primary school teacher, so he's making sure that the kids' education is exactly where it needs to be. One of the benefits of life on the road is that we get to visit real-life locations to learn. We also use this area as our office and studio on the road. I'm able to keep up to date with my online businesses, and between us, all our videos are produced here too. Up next is the bedrooms. The kids' spaces are quite small. They've got one bunk each. In it, they've chosen their own wallpaper, their own curtains, and then they have a big supply of soft toys and other things. I built little storage areas at the end of each mattress with space for books, Lego. There's loads of Lego in here, and then just various other odds and ends. Annetto's bed is similar. They sleep head to toe so that there's hopefully less noise and annoying going on. We've made the boys their own curtains for their beds, so if they need a bit of time to themselves, they can just come in here and close the curtains. And then at night, there's a big blackout curtain as well.
So this is our room. As you can see, we've got quite a spacious room. We've got a full-size bed with storage underneath. You can lift the bed up. Also, we've got a lot of overhead storage as well, to keeping our essentials in, all our winter blankets for all our nights in Norway. We also have, if you look over the side, a full wardrobe. This is where all four of us need to keep our clothes. We need to keep on top of laundry, and we need to keep on top of folding for us to be able to fit the whole family's wardrobe in here.
Our bed and the bunk beds are both in the slide outs at the back of the RV. So when they're both opened up, there is absolutely loads of room in here. Another great feature, these two back windows here, means every day when we wake up, we have a new view. Up next is the bathroom. It's a good sized bathroom. It's got a flushing toilet, sink, and then a good sized shower as well. So underneath the van, we have loads of storage in our basement lockers. We've got 14 in all, of which 8 we use for storage and 6 have the services in. This is one of the biggest lockers. This one reaches all the way through to the other side. And in here we keep our important things like paddle boards, scooters, we've got the paddles, we've got some boogie boards and things like that. So this is the far side of the long locker. You can see in here we've got the bodyboards, we've got paddleboard paddles, and this is our other paddleboard. So right beside the door, so it's easy to get to, we've got wellies, we've got snow boots, hiking boots, all kinds of footwear. Up next, it's our little portable washing machine. We've got the snow chains for the RV, and then this one is also bits for maintaining the RV. These are new seals. We're going to replace one of the seals around one of the slide outs. So this one is our adventure locker. It's got rock climbing gear, harnesses for Via Ferrata. It's got wild swimming gear, wetsuits, and also our life jackets as well for when we're paddleboarding. So this locker is a bit of a random mix. It's got everything from an esky or cool box. It's got an electric chainsaw, and it's got things like spare fuel and a big water can in there as well. And in our final locker, we have another bit of a random mix. We have our camping seats. We've got Nathan's little tent that he sometimes likes to use on beaches. We have a folding lobster pot because you never know when you're going to need a folding lobster pot, and we spend quite a lot of time around the sea. Things like a little folding ladder, And also, for more practical reasons, we've got the portable waste tank. So if we need to take black water to the sewage, we can use that tank as well.
Not only do these lockers house all our adventure gear, but it also has all the services for the RV. We have these 3 leisure batteries here. They're 120 amp hour, which we use for the 12-volt system. In one of the other lockers, we have the hydraulic system, which controls the slide outs and the jacks. We also have a 5.5 kilowatt petrol generator with remote start, which powers the electrical system inside the RV. This is our wet locker. It is my least favorite locker. It's where we put fresh water into our system, and it also has the grey and black tanks for letting out waste. This is our fresh water tank. It holds about 200 litres of fresh water. It also holds the pump, which pumps it through the systems. So this is our off-grid electrical supply, which is powered by 2 solar panels up on the roof, which was installed by Mike's brother. But we can also plug it into the grid and charge the batteries from there as well.
Embarking upon this nomadic journey has allowed us to show our kids the wonders of the wider world. Thank you for joining us on this extraordinary adventure as we travel across Europe in our home, creating lifelong memories as a family. So, why not take the leap, embrace a nomadic spirit, and fill your life with unforgettable moments? Thanks for watching. We hope you've enjoyed the tour of our home.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow all of our adventures across Europe. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.